Today we are adding colour to our candy close-up. First thing I need to do is to erase the X line I used to help me draw out the close-up. After I've erased the lines, I'm just drawing back in the lines that I've erased by accident. I'm now ready to start with my colour. I'm going to start with the browns and the golds in the background of the wrapper. I'm just testing out my different colours, seeing the darkest to light and figuring out which one I'm going to use. I'm starting with the darkest colour in this darkest area here where I know that there is kind of a shadow. I'm starting in with my darkest brown, and I want to make it even deeper than the brown that it is now. In order to make it even deeper, I'm going to take a purple colour. This purple colour is quite a light purple. It's almost a mix between a purple and a pink. I'm going to add a layer of this purple on top of the brown, just a very light layer to deepen the brown. I'm then going to add another layer of brown on top of it to make it even deeper. After I've deepened that shadow, I'm going to continue with my darkest brown, and I'm going to continue to do in the dark kind of areas that I can see around this area of the wrapper. Next, I'm on to my next lightest shade, and it's quite a gold colour. I'm using this for the majority of the wrapper. I'm starting to colour in just the area between these dark areas that I know that is gold from looking at my picture. I'm just making sure that I'm taking my brown at times and I'm blending the two in together, layering one on top of the other in light layers first and then going over it a little bit heavier. In some areas it appears even lighter, so I'm using this light yellow to blend in with my darker gold and my darker brown into some areas where a highlight appears. I will continue to use these tones of brown and yellow as time goes on to complete my wrapper. Now, beginning with my red, I'm going to start applying the red to the Twix wrapper. I'm starting with my lightest red for the main part of the tea. Once I've finished applying my lightest red to the main part of the tea, I want this colour to look richer. I want it to look a little bit deeper. And so I'm taking my darker red and I'm applying a layer of the darker red on top of the tea. Around the outside of the tea there is a darker red. In order to make this darker red, I'm going to take my light purple that I used before in the brown area, and I'm going to apply this light purple to the area that I want the darker red. I'm applying a very light layer, I'm not leaning too heavy on my colouring pencil. I'm then taking my darker red and I'm applying it on top. This way there'll be a darker red around the outside and it will look almost like a shadow, making the tea look more 3D. Continue with these techniques throughout my wrapper until it is finished.